Hey y'all, Scott here. I started a petition to force unemployment checks to be given out as 3DS eShop cards. That way nobody has an excuse to not have fun while being unemployed. Now that is the happiest looking angry mob I've ever seen. Now why wouldn't they be? They can go on the virtual console and buy Mole Mania. You could download smaller bite-sized titles. Stuff like Feeding Frenzy and Dig Dug. Oh! Yeah, it was pretty easy. Wario's Woods is an impulse buy at Walmart at best. If you didn't download Super Mario Bros. On your Wii, that was punishable by death in some countries. Boom, NES controller. 3, there's a reason these two things never came together. Oh, he said he's one of us! And tonight's the big homecoming dance. Not to brag or anything, but I'm gonna get laid. Hey y'all, Scott here, and tonight was the big night 7 years ago. Not to brag or anything, but I wish I got laid. I have $20 and I need a weekend for my kid! Oh my god, I'm only $7.99 a month away from not watching anything. Didn't Luigi say f***ing Mario Golf? Hey y'all, Scott here. In my spare time, I like to pit two entities picked at random against each other. Let's see what the first fighter is. Okay, it's gonna be myself, guilty as charged. Let's see who's next. Okay, Gizmondo widescreen. I already compare myself enough to that every day. What's the category we're fighting in? This isn't even Gizmondo widescreen's first win. My goal is to eventually have the greatest man cave ever for a divorced bachelor in his 50s. That's not a duck. You know, if you think about it, we don't have it that bad. Like, imagine if we were fish right now. Like, we have it good. You. Your kind isn't allowed to play Sonic CD, and to that I say, it's okay, my kind doesn't want to play it anyways. At least I can finally fulfill my dream of driving as an M&M. Scott here. Who wrote this? Kirby, for God's sakes, grow up. You're trying to tell me this purple triangle is a lie? The Nazis did do some crazy stuff with gravity, though. Guys, I finally started up Kid Icarus Uprising, and that means, yep, I finally lost use of my right hand. What do you think this is? Waiting for an excruciating amount of time and possibly some of the worst conditions imaginable, all for something you have no idea if it's worth it or not. A pregnancy. Should probably move that away from the mailbox. That's why the IRS didn't receive my tax payments. I'm getting audited. You see, if you were an 8th grader and only had a Wii, you were a fucking pussy. I can't tell you how many mornings I woke up thinking Delca Game Boy Color. Dropped it in favor of the way God intended Mario Kart to be, one driver and all. For what reason would somebody who's never seen DC content before subscribe to DC Universe? Loneliness.
Alrighty, so now that we're all alone, we're all friends here.
Who the fuck are you?
What's going on?
Oh god, he's been drinking too many of the Ice Mountain mini bottles. He's way overhydrated.
Somebody give him some sand! I knew it was a good idea getting murdered.
Madden 04 won Game of the Year at the VGAs. 2018. What the f***? And there's not much an IKEA Billy bookcase can't do. What will I do with all the money? That's tough to say. I think I might buy out the economy. You can do stuff like that. Technically speaking, IBM owns the weather. Oh shit, it's a Game Boy. What better way to mourn the loss of a loved one than to fully replace them? I've seen enough things sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends to the point where I truly know I never want to play it. But that was within the context that I'd be alone and ugly. Sorry, human women. You've had a good run, but this game may help me in my quest to complete my character arc. I'm finally gonna get E-laid. And I predict that Phil Spencer doesn't exist. Mushroom Gorge, the title of my bedroom. Back then, I'd see the discs and everything included and say, damn, that's a deal. And then I'd say, oh shit, I'm 6 and said, damn, I'll make my way to the corner. Let's put the GameCube in the closet so it never has to witness what I'm about to do. I can smell virginity and Todd Howard swearing in the air, so it must mean E3 2019's here, my favorite E3 of 2019. Hey y'all, Scott here. I've always been a big supporter of local business. You can catch me every week commissioning the fire department to put out the fires I start. You Donkey Kong upskirt. Super Mario Kart is the best one because of how simple and intuitive it is. The track design is great and the atoms are balanced. It's challenging and the battle mode is phenomenal. Here's a fucking mouse pad. See, all I have to do is grab your system, grab an air horn, bring it close. Except the Europeans. Sega thinks they hate Phantasy Star. I bought NBA Live 04 because of the Mario Kart bonus disc. Man, measles are sounding pretty good right now. Look, I'm on milk. In fact, the rarest game of all time. It's Sonic 2 with a line! Hey all, Scott here. Can you imagine what life is gonna be like in 2019? We'll have more air, no more murder, immortality, and like 2 subscription services. Oh, the past 9 minutes? No, of course I wasn't playing Call of Duty on the DS. I was just scratching 2 brownies with a toothpick. Why would I be playing Call of Duty on the DS? I would look like an idiot. How did Silent Hills not make it to store shelves, but Mega Flarp did? Hey, age not available. That's dead or alive lingo for... Yeah, developer was playing Brain Age and said, oh, Call of Duty. I stimulated the hell out of the economy that day. And then you realized, oh yeah, I'm 15. I'll just stand and do nothing for most of the dance. With a beret on top and anxiety on the bottom, I've created my latest masterpiece. Van Gogh's gotta be rolling in his grave right now. How do you think it would feel if they didn't pick you, they picked a dead you? Alright, we got a lawn chair for eating food rations in, we got a sleeping bag to store food rations in, we have food rations for eating food rations. If I run out of food rations, I have fishing maps just in case, you know? If I gotta fish, I gotta fish. I have an emergency snake bite kit. It's a Pokemon launch. Water pouch, I am strictly anti-dehydration. Got bug spray. It's gonna be outside. Camouflage so I can sneak in front of the line without anybody noticing. I was gonna buy snow pants, but I decided to only buy things I would realistically use. Hi gang, it's Scott's inner voice here. I just realized what I said was really f***ing stupid. If I can ship games to the island, then I can ask somebody for help. So I'm gonna make sure I can hear my inner voice. Well, heat stroke struck. Well, let's talk about my 5 desert island games. Bullshit. Oh, my little Jimmy has a Wii and he f***ing hates chickens. Now I know there were a lot of people who would just get on a Club Nintendo survey and do the unthinkable. Ready, I'm about to show you something terrifying. I already pissed myself. Oh god. Yeah, this left an impression on me. So to end things off, to make your insufferable pain more fun, I got you all gifts.
Is it a cure for 0-degree burns?
I hate yards! I bought it at Walmart at 1:03 a.m. Here's my mugshot to prove it. Hey God, please explain the physics of the ball and skill ball. Like Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is one of the worst things humanity has ever done. Now, what does that mean? No sex for me, thanks. Hi, Scott Wozniak, bankruptcy activist.
K-Swiss, Bankruptcy Patrol.
So I was hoping you could help me out a little bit here. According to the bank, government, and wallet, I have no money.
Are you sure? Most people who claim bankruptcy have a forgotten gift card or something.
I was actually gonna ask you to see if you could check my account and see if I left an Arby's card there or something.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You're completely broke.
Oh my god, I don't know how this could have happened.
Really? You don't know why you're broke? You brought your entire stack of Flink Smash.
Never leave the house without it.
Never?
It's a bitch.
No one man needs this much Flink Smash. And why are they all wet?
You don't get it, do you? Bankruptcy is just a hobby of mine. I'll quit it tomorrow and buy out the bank to replenish my funds.
You don't have any money to buy the bank out with.
Can you give me a loan too? Actually, you wake up some days really happy and then you realize there's a bunch of mud in Luigi's mansion. It's like the most popular kid in school felt threatened by the kid who would shove sand in his ears. BioShock Infinite, I'd be explaining the story for 30 minutes, waving my arms around, and even I would have a hard time comprehending the plot. And I put in place some rules to ensure no pregnancies happen tonight. You can't have a Mario Kart roster without some why the f***s. Yup. We eliminate the number 4 and replace it with the letter H. Outlaw headphone jacks. Foot gloves. Penguin flight school. Stamps for stamps. The MPAA should rate shirts. Reclassify aspartame as a vegetable. Make R a vowel. What the fuck is this? Try before you buy. That's my motto. You can give a product a test run, and if you decide you don't want it, you shouldn't have to pay for it. You know, I don't actually know if I actually want this. Where's my receipt?
Hey man, appreciate the offer. How about a Bible around here I could read?
This is a fucking disaster. So that's why I'm picking Brawl, because I'm a fucking creep. Hey y'all, Scott here. Oh yeah, garbage. Hi gang, it's Scott. Welcome to Scottsburg. Everybody? No, just Scott. Guys, look, a me. I played Fling Smash. People of you. Hey, anybody up for tennis? I bought a hat. I'm talking about reboots. I like that one.
The desk you sold is here now.
Why is the desk in a dress?
It has a new owner. That's just how he uses it.
He's feeding it tea. Why is he playing tea with the desk?
That's just what he wants to use it for.
Well, yeah, but it's a desk. Oh shit, oh shit. We need to show Mario Kart on the GameCube. I got it.
If you woke up in bed with a giant tarantula next to you, how would you react?
My daughter's adopted.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. I called the police to ask them if it was illegal to give beer to kids without asking for their IDs. They're gonna be here in about 10 minutes.
Alright, homecoming's over. Take your goodie bags.
This is just a copy of Premium Rush.
Get out. We're finally finding out that human beings bought Faceball 2000.
I don't know if there's any My Nintendo supporters out there, and if there are, I don't want to see any of them come up to me and ask, oh, so did Club Nintendo have bingo cards? Well, you got me there.
The Taito Wow Wow Woo Woo was already copyrighted. Boston Powers Pinball, anyone?
Hey guys, condoms, right?
Why don't you
I've always liked him. Ever since I learned about Lincoln in school, I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool. I want to grow one.
General population, do you give a shit that Yoshi's Cookie never made it to Wii U Virtual Console?
No.
You heard it here first, folks.
You ever have one of those moments when you watch a trailer and jokingly say, oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator's coming back. And then, oh, Oh, I need a Nintendo 64 controller and only have $10. I'm gonna be saying that on my wedding night. Cyber Monday is the Monday after Black Friday. 2 holidays based around people buying the items stores desperately want to get rid of. I never said I didn't like it. Yeah, you can get laid on the go.
Sir, you won't regret your choice. With me planning, this will be the best funeral ever.
Bitch. However, back when the Kinect originally came out, this was an effective way to make any casual gamer lose their mind. Well, that's one thing Smash Brothers doesn't have.
What's up, 1999 livers? Here we are in the year 1999 at E3 1999, and if you need photographic proof this is 1999, gonna write that in the year 2019.
See, I was there! I was also 2 at the time, but I was also there!
Alright guys, just finalized our reveal plan for the game. First, we f**k up. Now, is it illegal to be worthless? Well, if it is, I'm f***ed. So my name was just a placeholder until they thought of something better. And they never did. Nothing like an existential crisis to start your day. Club Nintendo was one of the only cults I was in that offered 3DS XL charging cradles. They were the best. I beat Rock and Roll Adventures. I'd rather not be horrified right now. That'll scare off the burglars.
Oh, fuck, he's got an iToy!
Seriously, this is my work to him, Connect Adventures? I'm a Wendy's employee, for God's sakes.
So I looked up some advanced Chia Pet techniques. All we needed some gloves and a hammer. We put the gloves on, take the hammer and swing.
Damn it!
I'm making an oath right now, though, that I will finish the Minish Cap. This gunshot wound is really starting to piss me off. I have war flashbacks to the Zelda Skyward Sword demo at E3 2010. Pikachu has nipples. Well, this doesn't call for a celebration anymore. This calls for a coping strategy. How are they gonna fund the next game they want to buy? Well, they could work for money. Mario Kart Super Circuit, also known as They Keep Getting Smaller. Here, big day for me, I finally bought a shoelace. It's really firm, and on one end we have a USB connector. That's pretty unique. And on the other end, oh, damn it, this always happens to me. You guys want to see what a Nintendo fan committing adultery looks like? Ha, my patent just came in. It looks like I'm the official owner of the phrase, "it looks fine now." It's a great phrase to use to describe games I don't care about, but don't want to piss anybody off with my opinion on them. Oh, f***, the letters are evolving! And my fridge is about to be f***ing suffocated by such a fun idea. Hey all, Scott here. Happy Cyber Wednesday, the first Wednesday after Cyber Monday, the official holiday for all things me. Cyber Monday is all about deals, deals, and regret. And Cyber Wednesday is when we all take a moment to reflect on those 3 things. Ah, mostly regret. That was a really cool way to have my bank call me for suspicious activity on my account because what else costs 30 cents? Did somebody order terrible? Hey all, Scott here. The only true way to know if you're tough shit if you got a Wii Remote holder for free for buying hundreds of dollars worth of Nintendo games and systems. That's a big f*** you to anybody who doubted me buying a Wii U. I feel like I've been stuck in an AutoZone the past 14 years. I want to meet somebody with a tattoo of this title screen. Coins are back, bitches! Like if I pick Luigi and Paratroopa because they're both products of crossbreeding. Putting this game on my shelf may make me feel like I have to clean all games surrounding it, but let's not focus on all this, and let's just focus on all this. Pretty sure somebody called Stalin existed. I heard he was pretty bad, but sure. I ganked Call of Duty games from the DS. Satan, save a spot for me down there. There's a strict no-skin policy. A deal and a pet? That covers most of what I want out of my offspring. Let's do it! The chia seeds gave me a yeast infection on my head. Poverty! No thanks. Call of Duty is everybody's favorite best-selling first-person war shooter franchise. I've been on Wikipedia. Look at him, you just want to see him with grass in his skull. Nobody looks at this and says, I wish video games were revealed here. Ah! 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 Let's go on eBay and look for a stack of Game Boy Advance games. I mean, what else is eBay meant for? Hey all, Scott here. Can you imagine a world where Wii Play Motion existed? Hey all, Scott here, and I'm freaking out here. I was outside and I heard somebody say one of the numbers in my SOCH. Privacy is my #1 concern, alright? I don't want anybody to know anything about me. For Christ's sakes, I blur out my inkjet numbers. Dude, communism, yeah. Damn it, Scott, you may be saying. I thought you were gonna talk about paper, not paper. Yes, officer, I have all the North American iToy games. I was worried people wouldn't think I didn't mean business if they didn't see my iPhone 4 box. Finally, I can play Mortal Kombat 11 with Google Chrome. That was why I didn't buy the game originally. Anybody ever wonder what the side of Phil Harrison looks like? Thank you! You see, there was a god, and it was Nintendo in 2003 when they released this thing.
Hey Scott here! I'm you 14 minutes into the future, and I'm here to warn you that you think Super Mario Kart is just okay.
Thank you. The VHS tapes of old Disney movies were selling for—
Hey, Ella, Scott here. You wouldn't believe it. I was on a train, it crashed, and now I'm washed up on this deserted island. I really shouldn't have worn this shirt today.
What? Well, you know how things are. Accidents do happen.
What the f***? It broke?
See, what you have to do here is pretend that you're holding a wheel and then start to play a shitty game, and that's how Kinect Joyride works. Oh man, it feels like I'm with Marcus Phoenix right now. Where did all this blood come from? You may ask why I'm so keen on privacy. Where did it all begin? Well, let me ask you this. How the hell did we learn about Geist DS? Ever since the beginning of time in November of 2003, mankind has asked one question. Why is there only one game called Mario Kart Double Dash? Mario and Nintendo's greeting cards, the only way to respond to getting drafted. Like, I forgot Wario World! My favorite part about this game is a fork is art. Why can't arms be?
We know how much you went through to make all this for us, so we wanted to get you this.
Madden 08 on the Mac!
And this.
Madden 08 on the PSP!
And this.
The 08 collection for the PC!
And this.
No, I'm good. Man, I love when people don't make games. All I've got in my pocket is a receipt for a Hungry Man meal. Does it look like I'm doing okay? I really need something to make me realize, God, I could be doing a whole lot worse. I could be 13 and the only games I have to play are first-person shooters for the DS. Why does this keep happening to me? Infogrames acquired Hasbro, which acquired Atari earlier, which they then renamed themselves to. Jesus. Yeah, we're only covering my post-fetus era. My pre-fetus era can wait another day. And if things get out of hand, that's where our trusty chaperone enters the picture. He's been violently conditioned to resist all forms of alcohol, drugs, violence, and sex, and most importantly, sex. You must have flashlight taped to crotch. See, this was a fun look into the future of humanity. It was so technologically advanced, and just like the future of humanity, I can see death in this. Nintendo f***ing stinks! Sleeping in the same room, you play Devil's Third and really does something to you. It's usually striking a balance between wearing a polo and jeans and pure fear. A great homecoming dance doesn't require just blood, sweat, and tears. Just sweat and tears.
It is I, the ghost of Christmas Shaft.
Have you ever died?
Not personally, but I'll get around to it eventually. I mean, it's not like the screen is gonna kill me at a dinner party or anything, so it's fine.
It's a common saying.
Now, what if you're playing Xbox 360 and your hands start to bleed?
Oh man, you're a ghost, you can answer this. Would it be vegetarian to eat a ghost cow?
What kind of question is that?
So picture this, right? Standard cow, kill it, eat it, the American dream. But like if a ghost cow appeared before me like you are right now and I harvested it for its ghost meat, like I'm eating a cow, but I didn't kill a living thing to eat that cow, so what would it be?
I've only been dead for a few months. I'm not a professional ghost yet. I just do it on the weekends.
Well, that's where Deca Sports, Game Party, Cruise Ship Vacation Games, and Big Beach Sports come in. Four of the most overused surprise witnesses in court. I've been diagnosed with not giving a shit about Loot Crate. And that's just how a lot of commercials are these days, lifestyle pieces. And that works well, but I will always cherish the more unique ads, the ones that just stick in your mind. And I just got back from the doctor and they said that's not normal, it's a disease. It's reverse Alzheimer's. Regardless of the method, it feels like I'm drowning or waterboarding him, so I'm just gonna give him a bath. Let's see, I got a tattoo of this because I'm gonna be saying this a lot and I have to remember it. An iToy minigame collection. What have I been doing the past 5 years? Oh yeah, got older. Like smallpox sells more than Battleborn. Well, excuse me for loving bankruptcy. The Wii was already doing really well because you could swing the remote to play golf. It felt so natural. Well, what if you could do the same for traffic violations? I hate Mario because all you do is jump. They should just make death illegal. I would be the smartest homeless guy ever. I would locate all stores with free food samples and feed off of that. I would hide in IKEA and sleep there overnight. I would ask for money with flair, and for my video game entertainment, I'd only buy demo discs. I always wanted to disarm a bomb by yelling at it. Here we have the newest addition to the family. Lincoln. Oh shit, it's pronounced breast? I always thought it was pronounced beans.
I ate here!
Oh wait, Nintendo, you're actually releasing this? They should rename Amazon Prime Video to Puppet Movies and Friends. Listen, I love hotel rooms. You get free water bottles and bed bugs, but what I love most is when you have those hardwired video game controllers connected to the TV where you could play games for a small giant fee on your hotel bill. You think the guy that programmed Math Grand Prix knew video games would become this? Nobody wants to be the guy with only $60 who spends it all on Ninja Bread and cigarettes. As you take the Mario handbags out of the picture, I refuse to buy games.
Desert Islands are the #1 source of actually finding time to play Brink. They're great, I love them, can't get enough.
It ain't covered up, it's getting thrown out. If you don't abide by this policy...
You sure you don't want a funeral? I'm really good at funerals.
This cost me a nickel.
That's a good point. Like, I hate organized crime, but that doesn't mean I want to ruin their fun.
You got Fling Smash? You know Rare. Used to work a lot with Nintendo Rare, got bought by Microsoft Rare, barely did anything noteworthy afterwards, and was forced to work on Kinect games Rare. That Rare, you know that Rare? Hell yeah, death. So this is the timeline where virginity won. The f***? Eminem's kart racing wasn't good? So I was eating cereal this morning and it was fucking dreadful, thanks for asking. Playing through the Grand Prix is like playing with a paddleball backwards. Did you know hands can hold garbage and fucking garbage? One day into staying inside a cave and only playing WiiWare games and I'm feeling great. I packed some milk to help sustain myself so I can really take on anything. F this sentence. I don't want to be known as the guy who owns Sonic Jam when I'm dead. I don't know why it's taken me this long to start committing witchcraft, but here we are. I'm gonna try and look into the future and find out what all the E3 press conferences are gonna be like. Well, that ruined the surprise.
Hey Scott, the coffin just came. Where do you want it?
Oh my god, I already told you this is a no coffin dance!
Welcome to the Yearies, the annual yearly Year of the Year awards that awards the finest in years this past year. There I was, about to get out of bed and face the challenges life had for me that day. But then the trauma came back and I just couldn't do it with this in the room. Hey y'all, Scott here. 9 steps ago, I wanted to experience hardships and indigestion. But then I discovered this 9-step plan on how to successfully fail in the video game industry. And now I'm finally broke and depressed. So now it's time to spread that bankruptcy to you. Here's how to successfully fail as a video game studio. First off, please take a look at this. Yeah, I shit my pants too. This is some scary stuff. We want to do this, but fail. So maybe if we eliminate the N's, the T, the E, the D, the O, and throw in some A's, some C's, an L, and an M, well, son of a bitch, we have ourselves a role model. At the end, man, f*** the kid, is that a warp whistle? How do you prove you love video games? With a lawn chair and an open schedule. More people have Mario Kart Wii than scurvy. Data Design Interactive, the makers of Ninja Bread Man and the ulcer in my stomach.